Hello everybody, it's Joy and I'm back with a really fun homeschooling haul for you guys. I went to our homeschool conference. I wasn't planning to, but I ended up going, and so I found some really cool finds at the book fair there. I wanted to show you what I got because they're really fun and exciting. For those of you who don't know, we homeschool, we educate classically, so we do classical conversations. So the first thing I got, I was really excited about because we have a timeline song for classical conversations, and I found a big timeline. It's 15 feet long. It's called the Big Book of History. So it's a fold out. They did offer like a hard cover on the front and the back, but I actually didn't want that. So this, for the homeschool conference price, it was $17, and I think the hard cover one was like $20, and I was like, well, I don't really want the hardcover one, but it is incredible. If you can see, I mean, it folds out to 15 feet, and it has 4 different colors, so it tells you on the back, the orange line, those are world events. The yellowish line, that is the biblical Christianity, the biblical events. The red line are civilizations and empires, and the green line, those are inventions and technology. So really cool, packed full of information. Our timeline song that we sing for classical conversations, it just has all of that information in here. Whoops. Just lots of different things. So I was super excited to find this because I think if I just laid that out someday, my kids would just pour over it and love all the information that it provides. So I'm really excited about that. The next thing I bought were, and I'm not sure, these were $7.50 at the homeschool conference, but I know you can get these You Wouldn't Want to Be books at the library because we have checked them out from our library before. Of course, we got a Titanic book because if any of you have been following me for a while, my oldest son was really obsessed with it, and then I thought we were over it, and now he's back onto it. So, in fact, as we speak, he is upstairs building on Minecraft a huge Titanic that's going to take him days to build. This one is You Wouldn't Want to Sail on the Mayflower, and You Wouldn't Want to Be at the Boston Tea Party. Now, I used to actually not like these books when my kids were younger because they do have a lot of words, a lot of text on the pages. And this one actually is better than I think this one is. Some of them, you just look at the page and you're like, I don't even know where to start reading. Like, there's just so much information packed onto one page. I just felt like it wasn't just a really straightforward type of book to read to your kids. Like, there's this line going on, this storyline, and then there's this one up here. But as my kids have gotten older, especially my oldest son who is 10, he really likes these books because he is not a huge chapter book reader. He really likes the books that just have different tidbits of information, and it just helps him, it helps keep him interested in a book longer. So I did purchase some of these because I knew for next year we're going to be studying U.S. history, so I wanted to get those two. This year we kind of focused on knights, and this was a really good book. I've actually read it to my kids already, and it's The Making of a Knight by Patrick O'Brien, and it's a really great story, and it has really fun pictures and just illustrations, and it talks about different, ways they hunted with hawks, and it talks about a ton of different things, which I thought of you, Tanya, as I was reading that part. And then a little shout out to one of my YouTube mama friends. Then I got this Daily Grams book, and the reason I bought this is because we have been doing IEW through Classical Conversations, and I have loved it this year. However, I do feel like for us, we are not picking up, or for my son, he's not picking up how to use, I'll show you. For example, he's definitely learning all the parts of speech and all of that kind of thing, but these are just like when to use there, and there. Yes, things like that, I don't feel like we're getting a lot of repetition on. Kind of, apostrophes and, not like don't use too many negative words in a sentence, things like that. I don't feel like he's really honing in on that and really learning that type of a thing. So I thought this book would be great, and I bought grade 4 just because I thought, even though he's ending grade 4, I thought we might try and work on that a little bit this summer, and we might start it before the school year ends here, and for sure we'll implement this into next year because I really feel like a lot of this would be good for him to learn. So I bought that. I was just missing volume 4 of Story of the World CDs, so I bought those. And this is kind of how we, I guess you'd say, supplement our history curriculum through Classical Conversations. They learn history sentences each week, and this is what we just pop in the car when we're going on a field trip or things like that. And this is the modern age, and we didn't have volume 4 for whatever reason, but we're going to be, learning about that age in history. So I thought that would be great to have for this next year. And then the last thing I bought was my son's Matthew C. math book for next year. He's going to be moving into beta, my second grader, or my soon-to-be second grader. And so I bought that because it's just cheaper than buying it online. And then I did not buy my oldest son's Saxon math because I had run out of time. But I will be purchasing that for next year. And I will be showing you guys what we're going to be doing for curriculum next year. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. We use classical education or classical conversations for the bulk of our curriculum, so that is helpful. I just supplement here and there, and I have a lot of different ideas of what I want to do for next year for history because it is U.S. history, and I feel like that's really, really fun. Oh, I got really bright there for a second, sorry. So that is what we are going to be doing next year is U.S. history. So stay tuned for more videos on that as I begin to plan for next year. And I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I will see you guys in my next video.